How many times have you looked at yourself in the mirror in the present moment and thought, I don't like how I look. I'm not pretty. I'm so ugly. Or looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I feel so fat. I don't look cute. I need to lose weight. I wish I could be thinner. I wish I could be prettier. We even go as far as if you're like at a family party, or friends, anything like that, you don't even want to take pictures because you don't like how you look, right? But then that night, maybe you did take a picture. And then years down the road, you look at that picture and you go, oh my God, I was so skinny. I was so cute. And I thought I looked fat and I thought I looked ugly. Has it ever happened to you? Because I know it's happened to me. Now, the reason why I say this is because I was going back in time with like old YouTube videos and stuff like that. And it even happens to me now, to be completely honest with you. It even happens to me right now. Where right now, when I watch this video back, sometimes I'm like, wow, I've definitely, I have wrinkles here and there, whatever. But I thought the same thing when I first started recording videos. And looking back to it now was a few years ago. And I look at those videos and I'm like, I used to look so young. And I was my own worst critic. And that's the thing that we need to realize, we are our own worst critics. And looking back at those videos, I'm like, Michelle, you were so cute. You were so young. Your face was full of just like youth. And it's crazy how we don't appreciate ourselves in the present moment. All that we do most of the time is just criticize ourselves. And it's so much negative self talk. And then it also brings me back to how easy it is for us to lift other people up. Sometimes, not everybody. Not everybody can say they like lifting other people up. But it's a lot easier for us to compliment and tell somebody else something good about themselves rather than to turn around and build ourselves up. And we really have no problem tearing ourselves down, especially when it comes to our physical appearance. And so that is where I always go right back to this, right? That is where self love, self respect, and self accountability come in. Now, let's turn the scenario around to someone that you love, right? Someone that's not you. And if someone that you love came to you and told you, I feel fat, I feel ugly, I don't like how I look, especially as women, because I feel like as women, our appearance is so, so important to us. So, like, I feel like our first response is, girl, you are beautiful. Girl, what are you talking about? You look so good, right? Because we want to build them up, because we want them to feel good about themselves. And in reality, sometimes we go as far as wishing we looked like our friends. I remember when I was younger, I had one friend, and I still have that friend. Oh wow, let me think back. It's been 20 years. She's a friend of 20 years. Oh my God. But when we were little, she was so skinny and she had an hourglass figure, and she still has an hourglass figure, by the way. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful person inside and out. And she had the best posture. And I remember it was four of us, and me and one of my other friends used to always be like, oh my God, I wish I had your body. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. But we never stopped to realize how you're tearing yourself down when you're comparing yourself to other people. And now, as I'm older, as I've gotten older, there's still somewhat there where it's insecurities about myself, but I've made a choice more recently to just accept myself for who I am. And if there's something that I don't like, then I have to work on it. So I think it just boils down to accepting ourselves for who we are, loving ourselves, getting rid of that negative self talk. And it's not just about being nice to yourself, it's not just about nurturing your thoughts. What are you going to do about it? Right? If there's something that you don't like, we're in a day and age when you can do so much about the things that you don't like. Not only can you do something about it, you can change your mentality. You can work on yourself. You can start accepting yourself for who you are, because you were made perfect, right? And again, it's in us. It's in us to work on the things that we don't like about ourselves. And so looking back at those YouTube videos, and I know it happens to a lot of my friends, it happens to me, it happens to people that I know, where we look back at videos or pictures from years in the past and we're like, man, I cannot believe that I was tripping on how I looked then. And even then, sometimes we put ourselves down. Like, I thought I was fat there. Look at me now, right? But that's not the point. You're beautiful at every stage of your life. You have something to offer at all times. It's not just about your appearance, it's about who you are most importantly on the inside. And then from there, it radiates out, which is why it's so important to do that self work, that inner work. And where are you now mentally and emotionally? Because that will radiate out physically, to be completely honest with you. But I guess the point that I'm trying to make in this video is we need to do our best to accept ourselves right now, to love ourselves right now, to not put ourselves down because of how I wish I looked, or looking back at memories and being like, I wish I still looked like that. No, there's nothing wrong with that, but acknowledge yourself right now. Love yourself right now. Nurture the person that you are right now. Look back at all the things that you've gone through that got you to the place that you are right now, and be grateful for that, and be loving to the person that you are at this very moment, right? Because we all go through things day in and day out, but we all deserve love. We all deserve love, if anything, most importantly, from ourselves. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little shorter than normal, but thank you so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, please go ahead and like the video, leave a comment down below. And if you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.